Have you ever wondered how birds' eggs hatch? Let's embark on a journey into the captivating world of avian life, where we'll explore the fascinating process of bird egg hatching. It's a marvel of nature that has been perfected over millions of years. Imagine, if you will, an egg, a simple yet intricate vessel of life. Inside this humble shell, a miracle is unfolding. From a tiny speck, a new life begins to form, growing, developing until it's ready to meet the world. This is a delicate dance between nature and nurture, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. This process is influenced by many factors, such as the species of the bird, the environment, and even the care of the parent birds. Each stage is crucial, from the formation of the egg to the moment the young bird breaks free from its shell. Stay with us to discover the fascinating journey from egg to bird. It all starts with the formation of the egg inside the bird. The egg's journey begins in the bird's ovary, where tiny yolky cells are produced. When one of these cells, or ovum, matures, it's released into the oviduct, a long tube that leads to the outside of the bird's body. As the ovum travels down the oviduct, it's fertilized if the bird has mated. Regardless of fertilization, the ovum starts to transform into an egg. It's at this stage that the egg white, or albumin, is added, providing the growing embryo with water and protein. Next comes the shell membrane, a thin layer that lies just beneath the hard shell. This membrane acts as a protective barrier, guarding the precious contents of the egg from bacteria and other potential threats. Then, the magic happens. The shell is formed. This hard protective layer is made of calcium carbonate, a substance that the female bird produces. The shell's thickness and strength depend on the bird's diet and overall health. If the bird doesn't get enough calcium, the shell can be weak or thin, making the egg vulnerable to damage. Now, what about the egg's shape and color? Well, these are determined by the species of bird. For example, cliff nesting birds often have pointy eggs that roll in a circle, preventing them from rolling off the edge. Forest-dwelling birds tend to have camouflaged eggs, helping to hide them from predators. The egg's color is determined by pigments added during the late stages of shell formation. These pigments can vary widely, resulting in a rainbow of egg colors, from the robin's iconic blue to the deep chocolate brown of a hen's egg. The entire process, from ovum to egg, takes about 24 hours. After the egg is laid, the female bird can start the process all over again, producing another egg in a continuous cycle of life. Once the egg is formed, it's ready for the next phase, incubation. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's marvel at the intricate and delicate process that is egg formation, incubation. A crucial stage where the real magic happens. As the eggshell's delicate form closes, the incubation process begins, setting in motion a fascinating journey of life. The incubation process is not merely about keeping the egg warm. It's a delicate balance that requires maintaining the right temperature, humidity, and even turning the egg at intervals. Too hot or too cold, too dry or too moist, and the tiny life within may not survive. A bird's instinctive behaviors during this period are nothing short of fascinating. Now, the duration of incubation varies greatly among different bird species. Some, like the tiny hummingbird, incubate their eggs for as short as 2 weeks. Others, like the majestic albatross, may incubate for over 2 months. This variation in incubation period is often related to the bird's size, habitat, and the time of year. Temperature plays a pivotal role in the development of the embryo. The ideal temperature for most bird eggs is around 99 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. This warmth stimulates cell division, organ development, and growth in the embryo. Birds achieve this temperature by transferring heat from their body to the egg, often through a patch of featherless skin on their belly called the brood patch. Birds also turn their eggs, usually several times a day. This prevents the embryo from sticking to the shell and ensures that it receives even heat distribution. Some birds take this task very seriously, turning their eggs almost 50 times a day. It's also interesting to note that not all bird species incubate their own eggs. Some, like the cuckoo, lay their eggs in the nests of other birds, leaving the task of incubation to these unsuspecting foster parents. After a period of diligent incubation, the exciting moment arrives, the hatching. But we'll delve deeper into that in our next scene. For now, let's marvel at the intricate, delicate, and awe-inspiring process of incubation, a testament to nature's incredible design for life. The moment we've all been waiting for, the hatching. The hatching process is a marvel of nature that captivates our curiosity and wonder. It's a delicate dance of timing and effort, a testament to the resilience and determination of life itself. So let's delve into the fascinating details of how a bird hatches from its egg. The hatching process begins when the bird inside the egg becomes too large for its shell. It's a tight squeeze, and the chick must make the first move. This is where the egg tooth comes into play. The egg tooth is a small, sharp, temporary bump on the bird's beak that acts as a miniature chisel, enabling the bird to break through the shell from the inside. The process of breaking through the shell, also known as pipping, is a slow and steady endeavor. It's a laborious task that requires both patience and perseverance. It can take anywhere from a few hours to a couple of days for a bird to fully emerge from its shell. The time it takes often depends on the species of the bird, the size of the egg, and the conditions in which the egg was incubated. As the chick works its way out, it will often take breaks to rest and gather its strength. It's an exhausting process, but one that is vital for its survival. Each peck brings the chick closer to the outside world, and with each crack, the shell becomes weaker, eventually giving way to the new life within. Finally, with one last push, the bird breaks free from its shell, entering the world for the first time. It's a moment of triumph, a culmination of hours, sometimes days of tireless effort. It's a sight to behold, a testament to the miracle of life. The hatching process is a significant milestone in the life of a bird. It's a challenging ordeal, but one that equips the bird with the strength and resilience it will need to survive in the outside world. With the hatching complete, the bird's journey has just begun. Hatching is just the first step in a bird's life. Once the tiny, fragile bird breaks free of its egg, the critical journey of early life begins. In these initial stages, most birds are known as hatchlings, and they are usually blind, featherless, and entirely reliant on their parents for food and protection. The first few days are spent developing feathers, a process that is both fascinating and crucial for their survival. These feathers, although initially soft and downy, will soon transform into a full plumage, providing insulation, flight, and camouflage. But the journey doesn't stop there. Our little hatchling must now learn the art of feeding. Some birds, like robins or sparrows, are altricial, meaning they're hatched in an undeveloped state and require feeding by their parents. On the other hand, precocial birds such as ducks or geese are more developed at hatching and can start feeding themselves almost immediately. Now the time comes for perhaps the most iconic milestone in a bird's life: learning to fly. This is a process that demands time, patience, and a lot of trial and error. Parents encourage their young ones to leave the nest using food as an incentive. The fledglings, driven by instinct and hunger, make their first tentative flaps. These early flights are often clumsy and uncoordinated, but with each attempt, their confidence grows and their skills improve. Surviving in their habitat is the next big challenge. Birds must learn to recognize and evade predators, understand their territory, and master the art of foraging or hunting. It's a steep learning curve, but crucial for their survival. It's worth noting that not all species follow this exact progression. The journey from hatching to adulthood varies significantly among different bird species, each with its unique challenges and milestones. From the formation of the egg to the bird's early life, it's a remarkable journey. And as we watch these birds grow, we gain a deeper appreciation of the intricate and delicate balance of nature. Bird's egg hatching is truly a wonder of nature. It all begins with the formation of the egg, a delicate process that results in a shell housing the potential for life. The incubation period follows, an essential phase where warmth and protection are paramount, assuring the development of the embryo within. Then, the miracle of hatching occurs. It's a testament to the strength and determination of a tiny creature breaking free from its shell, a powerful symbol of rebirth. This new life continues to grow and evolve, guided by instinct and parental care. It learns to fly, find food, and survive in the vast world outside its nest. It's a cycle that repeats itself, each new generation preserving the species, contributing to the diversity and balance of our ecosystem. So the next time you spot a bird's nest, remember the incredible journey that each egg goes through to become a bird.